Goodness me. What is that, man? This is a joke. How does that happen? Why would you take a touch and turn like that in your own penalty area? I'm pressing buttons to get the ball cleared. In fact, I'm pressing X to pass it out. So guys, welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United career mode. This is episode number 3. And yeah, like I said in the previous episode, we are going to kick this episode off with a Europa League game against Real Sociedad. Okay, so we have 2 northern battles in this episode today. So we have a game against Everton at Old Trafford in the league, and then we have a third round Carabao Cup encounter against Liverpool. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting, action-packed episode today, fingers crossed, but in a positive way for me, because the last episode wasn't that great. If you tuned in for that, you would already know we lost 2-0 against Leeds United. We won 4-1 against Brentford and also drew 1-1 against a really shocking West Ham, where we should have won that game. There's no excuses to why we came out of that game with only a point, but it's happened, and yeah, we just need to bounce back. So we have several messages, one from Anthony, Sancho and De Gea. We're going to start with Anthony. I'm feeling better in myself, ready to play. Hope you can get me back in the team. So my response to that is, I'm just going to say I've got to make a decision. He's not a guaranteed starter. He hasn't really been like one of them guys that's took me by surprise or taken a game by the scruff of the neck and just run at players, or just, he's not impressed basically. He's not done anything to make me not want to start him, but he's not done anything to warrant him to be a solid start. Jadon Sancho pretty much has the same sentiment as well. I know Anthony is fit again, boss, but I hope I've done enough to stay in the side. This is a big moment for me in my career. Again, same with Jadon Sancho. If anything, Jadon's worse off, because I feel like, again, I did have a few complaints about him in the previous episode about his pace. So yeah, I'm just gonna let him know it's not about him. He just needs to pace himself a bit. David De Gea, hey Gaffer, it's been going really well for us recently. You know I'm happy. You know how happy I am playing for you and playing for this club. I just wondered if it might be a good time for us to talk about renewing a contract. I would say maybe some time in the future. De Gea, he's probably been a standout player for me. He's stopped us from conceding a lot of goals, especially in that game against Leeds United, where they could have easily battered us 4-5-0. Okay, so in this development hub, we are going to introduce you to some of our new players in the academy. So we have Reece Bailey, his potential 67 to 93. He's 15 years of age and he's a goalkeeper. His current overall is 60. So yeah, he is looking like a really good prospect. Below Koren, who we have switched into a central midfielder, his overall is still 63. He hasn't really moved, not one bit since we've joined. We have Ben Davidson. He's a central midfielder as well. We're planning to try and turn him into a right winger, just based on his individual stats. He has a lot of physical stats in favor of a winger. So let's see how it turns out, or how it pans out once he's ready to switch. Last but not least, we have Douglas Ritchie. He has a potential of 76 to 94. His current position is he's playing as a right winger. Basically, his overall is 54. At the moment, we are working on his defensive work rate. That's the only reason why I'm making him a supportive winger. I feel like he could potentially be a better striker rather than using him as a right winger, but then again, like, his finishing isn't that great. However, we do have a few years with him to develop him. He's only 16 years of age, so I feel like if he does turn 17 this season, then like that's just bad luck for him. But if he turns 17 next season and then he has another year to develop, I'm sure he can become a good player. So we're about to head off into the curtain raiser, match day 1 for the Europa League. And yeah, they're asking me a few questions. Can you win the Europa League this season? I'm gonna say we can, with this group of players, can definitely win it. So yeah, I feel like we do have like a good team on paper. It's just whether we can grind out results here and there. Yeah, we haven't had the best start to the season, so I can't be tooting our horn. I know our group is pretty much two-sided. Real Sociedad and United are the favourites to go through the knockout phase. But again, like, we can't underestimate any side, because I went into that Leeds game expecting to grind out a result, and I was expecting to beat West Ham United. And Real Sociedad, I feel like they are a better side. They're better than Leeds, I feel like. West Ham is a bit questionable, but league form and European form are two different things. Okay, so here we are, match day 1, Manchester United versus Real Sociedad. We're at the Old Trafford, and yeah, we're about to get this game on the way, so let's take a look at the starting 11. Okay, so as you guys already know, I like to rotate my side, and yeah, this is how we're gonna line up. The Bravkas and go at the back. We have Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Martinez, and Malacia. In the middle, we have Van der Beek, Casemiro, Fred, Sancho. What's going on here? This is all muddled up. I don't get what's going on. But Rashford's on the field, and so is Alanga. We have definitely not lined up like that. Just to quickly show you guys, this is what the formation looks like. Must be some sort of issue going on with like the presentation of it. Well, I did try to read out the lineup as professional as I could. We've kicked off now. We're attacking to the right. Real Sociedad are attacking to the left. I'm hoping for a flying start in Europe. This is the second tier of Europe. So yeah, we have no excuses if we don't make it to the knockout phase or even make it to like the latter stages. I will proceed to rotate in the group stages. Obviously, if it gets harder than in the knockout phase, I will start to use my first team. But this is like a competition where I kind of play the competition to utilize some of the players I'm not familiar with. Some young players like Alanga, Garnacho, sometimes Pulisic will get a chance. Maybe Savic and Iqbal. You know, we don't know. Let's just see how we get on. Here, Mendy into Subamendi. Sorloth into Marino. There's an overlapping run from Rico. Nice ball. Who's that? I think that's Sorloth. Thankfully, he's forced out wide because his overhit has Mendes. Sorloth. Pressure's on us. Mendes. Well done, Malacia gets a foot to that. Ball stays in though. There's Aritz. Mendes. Oh, come on, man. This is my issue right now with my players, that there's not enough urgency to press. Yep. Hit the bar, get that cleared. What are you guys doing? Communication is key. Finally, we get it cleared. It's still 0-0. It's not enough of a cutting edge at the moment. Rashford. Van der Beek. Cuts it back. Fred. Oh, shot is blocked by Zubeldia. Martinez into Malacia. Ooh, Alanga dinks it. Fred, he's out wide. 30 minutes gone. Still yet to take a shot. Well, still yet to get a shot on target. Here's Donny van der Beek. There we go. That's our shot on target. But Romero makes the save. He denies me, and there's a corner kick. Jadon Sancho on the right hand side. It's going to be an in-swinger. Ball goes in. Header from Lindelof is easily saved by Romero because it's headed down the middle. But this is why I need to use some of these players that aren't making it into the starting 11 in the league to help me figure out who's good enough. Feature. Van der Beek so far has not really impressed me, but he is creating space with his late runs into the box, finding space to take shots outside the box as well, which is decent for me. As Rico, Marino, well done Lindelof, quite solid at the back so far in this first half. There we go, the halftime whistle's gone. Very dominant, a dominant performance from my players. I feel like we definitely need to up the tempo a bit. I think we're giving them enough time to get bodies back. And yeah, hopefully in the second half we will improve upon that. There's Martinez. Casemiro. Fred. That's South American connection right there. There's Alanga. Casemiro. Malacia. Fred. Wan-Bissaka into Sancho. I'm going to cut back. Van der Beek's in space. He takes too long. I asked for a first time shot. My man took a touch and just shoot straight into the defender, man. I'm so disappointed with that. They look to hit me on the break though. Here's a Soloff who's being trapped by Lindelof, who does really well. He's had a solid game so far. Sancho. Wan-Bissaka tried to slip Rashford through on goal, and it's been cut out. Okay, so a few tactical changes being made by both sides. So Real Sociedad, they're taking off Carlos Fernandez, and they are bringing on Sadiq. He is quite a threat. He is definitely a threat. And for us, we are going to make changes as well. So we're bringing on Anthony Martial. We're moving Rashford out to the left, and we're bringing on Bruno Fernandes. We're taking off Donny van der Beek and Alanga. I feel like Alanga's played decently, not shown enough. We definitely need to get the 3 points. I want to start off positively, so I'm bringing on some first team players. Again, Van der Beek, I don't feel like he's done enough. Ooh. Referees ignore that. There's a Martial. This is where VAR would come into play. If I was to go on to score, that would have been a bit of a snaky move from the referee to not blow the whistle. After that late tackle from Martinez. Fred. I'm just gonna try to force something here. Rashford, drill it across the box. There we go, Anthony Martial. So Rashford, he seems to be a bit more effective on the left-hand side. Martial doing his job as a number 9, making his way into that 6-yard box, making it easy for me to have the tap in. It's 1-0. We've finally broken the deadlock. Marino plays it down the line. Soloff is out wide. Oh, Marino. Sadiq scores. What is Dubravka doing? Like, come on, man. Like, what is going on here? Like, you literally left the goal open to do nothing. Like, the guy comes off his line and does this. Let's take a look at this again. Sort of cuts it back. Marino plays it. Like, pounce on the ball if you're going to come off your line. Barely protected that near post. Sadiq, I knew he was going to cause problems, and it's 1-1 now. Bruno, man. First touches, man. They need to stop updating this game and making it unplayable. Like, again, not every first touch is going to be perfect, but not every first touch is going to be dead. There's Jadon Sancho. Martial. Back into Sancho. Oh my goodness me. How did he lose control over the ball, man? The ball weren't going at a fast pace. He should be able to get that under control. I'm really disappointed. Again, it looks like we're about to drop 2 points. This time it's not in the league. It's in Europe. That doesn't make it any better. Lindelof. Rashford, come on, hold on to this ball, man. What are you doing? When you get your balance, why have you gone the route of taking such a terrible touch? I don't understand that. Oh my God, man. I just don't get this game. I really don't. We ended up sharing the points with Real Sociedad. I don't feel like they've done enough to even... Yeah. Let's get in the menu, man. I'm really disappointed with that performance. Okay, guys, according to the analytics, 51.8% of you haven't subbed to the channel yet. If you're enjoying the content, please remember to hit that sub button and hit the notification bell. It does go a long way for me. You've done it. Let's get back to the video. So we're about to head off into the Premier League encounter with Everton. At the moment, this is how the table looks. We do have a game in hand. We've only played 4 games, so we're sitting at 8th place with 7 points to our name. If we get a win, we'll climb back up into the top 4. I feel like on goal difference will probably end up being 4th or 3rd, depending on how many goals we get in this game, and that's if we win, by the way. So yeah, let's head off into this next game against Everton. Hopefully we can finally grab and bag 3 points in this episode. Yeah, we've gone 2 games with 2 draws, and yeah, I'm looking to improve upon that record. Okay, here we go. This is how we're going to line up against Everton. We have David De Gea and goal at the back. We have Dalot, Varane, Martinez, and Luke Shaw. In the middle, we have Eriksen, Casemiro, and Fernandes. Up top, we have Ronaldo down the middle. Rashford's on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we have Anthony again. They're displaying it wrong. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I'm just expecting us to bounce back. Every time we draw, I expect us to bounce back. So far, it's not worked out that way in this episode. We've drawn 2 games in a row. Hopefully, in this match, we can turn things around. I've noticed when we go 1-0 up, we just stop taking our chances, and it just affords opposition time to get back into the game. Hopefully that's not going to be the case in this match. We're facing an Everton side that I don't really respect. You guys would already know why. I don't rate the current squad that they've got. Delo. I think I overplayed it there. I was doing a bit too much. There's Dwight McNeil. Was tackled by Varane. I'm like, what? Like, what is that animation, bro? Like, I win the ball cleanly, and you just find a way for Everton to keep the ball. That's my problem with this game. Like, things just seem to not make sense sometimes. But we recover. There's Martinez. Come on, Rashford. Oh, I see the run. Of course. My pass is under hit. Just so Yeremina can stop it. Ran with an easy interception. Well done, Casemiro. No, it's just taking too long to get beyond this man. We're aiming for Rashford instead. He should have the better of Seamus Coleman. Takes a shot. It's a poor shot, and is blocked by Tarkowski. Pickford can easily gather the ball up as he throws it out into Townsend. There's Seamus Coleman into Idrissa Gueye. Iwobi. Pass intercepted by Varane. Bruno plays it forward into Anthony. Gonna switch this play into Rashford. Got overlapping run from Luke Shaw. Come on. Power. We have the power. But no. Pickford pulls off a save. Still 0-0. Townsend. McNeil. Shields the ball from the low. 1-2 between McNeil and Decore, and McNeil takes the shot. De Gea makes the save again, pulling off a fantastic save at his near post. Okay, so we have a corner kick for Everton. Still 0-0. The ball goes in. And team heads it. Doesn't go far. 1-0. 1-0. Yeremina smashes it home. I just don't get it, guys. I just don't get it. I really don't. Just don't get it, guys. I really don't. There's Rashford. Ronaldo, man. I'm tired with our forwards. Like, Ronaldo, he's poor at making runs sometimes. I just feel like the AI opposition don't help me out. As Calvert-Lewin's through on goal, takes a shot. De Gea makes the save. It's still 1-0 to Everton. As we look to hit them on the other end. Watch this through ball. Oh, it actually makes it to Ronaldo. 1-1. 1-1. We finally bag a goal. See. Let's go on and try and win this. Yeah, Yeremina opened the scoring for Everton, and Ronaldo got the equaliser for us as he plays the ball over the top. Seamus Coleman deals with that. And Ronaldo's tackled by Iwobi. Ronaldo wins the ball back. Roulette's Iwobi. Here's Eriksen. Finesse from outside the box, and Pickford pulls off the save. We do get the odd goal from a corner kick here and there, but not as frequent as I would like. Bruno outside of the boot. Oh, what a banger. Bruno Fernandes. Classy finish there with the Trivela, whatever it is. However you say it, I think it's Trivela. Look at this. Bruno Fernandes outside of the boot. Catches Pickford off guard. No one was there to charge down the shot. It's 2-1. It's 2-1. Varane, Casemiro inside the centre circle in the Everton half. Varane. Come on. What are you doing, Delo? What's Anthony doing as well? Why are you both so close to each other? What's going on there on that right-hand side? Of course, Decore is just going to run through. He's through on goal. Cuts it back. Plays it to his right. Calvert-Lewin scores. What is going on? Like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, nah, I'm actually pissed off now. Because how does that make any sense? Like, Varane's so slow. Like, why is he so slow this year? So we're making 3 changes now. We are taking off Rashford, Eriksen, and Martinez. We're bringing on Sancho, Fred, and Maguire. So yeah, so we should be a threat from this corner. A bit more of a threat, because we have Maguire now. We're going to aim for Ronaldo at this near post. Hopefully we can get to him. Ball goes in. We don't get it to him. Oh, come on, man. Why is Varane not locked onto that? Fred's got the captaincy, apparently. Fred wins the ball back. Oh, well done, Jadon Sancho. Ronaldo, CR7 does it again. It's 3-2. It's 3-2. Finally. We got a goal again. We're actually scoring goals now. It feels good. We're scoring more than one goal. We scored more than one goal. It's season number 1. I've not got pressure on myself to hit the objectives that the board seem to think that we can hit. Sancho's taken up by Seamus Coleman, but we're gonna play on. Luke Shaw into Ronaldo. We have Bruno Fernandes arriving late. I'm gonna cut it back into Anthony instead, and there we go. 4-2. We finally got a goal from the Brazilian from the right hand side. A nice cutback from Ronaldo, just about makes it to Anthony. I think Yeremina gets a foot on it, so I don't think it's going to count as an assist. But he drills it home. Yeah, he drills it home and makes it 4-2. So there we have it. The full-time whistle has gone. We finally won a game in this episode. It's taken us 2 games to get a victory, and we've got the 3 points in the league, which is important. That's taken us up to, I think, 3rd place now. I think I said if I scored 2 goals, we either be, I think we'll overtake Chelsea on goal difference. So yeah, I'm assuming we're 3rd place. So let's get into the menu, take a look at the table, and let's see if it's had a positive effect. So yeah, this is a press conference after that fantastic victory, a 4-2 win over Everton, and yeah, they're pretty much talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. I feel like I couldn't have asked for more from Ronaldo. I think that's the best response. I don't think it was a great performance in the final third. Like the passing, the movement and stuff wasn't that great like that. Like there was no, I don't think we clicked, but we got the result in the end. That's all that matters. Was that the kind of straightforward win you were expecting? There are no easy games in this league. I think that's the best response for that. Okay, so as I expected, yeah, we are level on goal difference. I couldn't remember whether Chelsea had 5 goals on goal difference or 6, but it's clear to see that it's 6. I'm not too sure how they're like what they're basing this off, like why we're ahead of them. Maybe it's just yes, I don't know what they're basing it off. Maybe it's goals for. That's the only thing that we're higher than them on is goals for us. However, they've conceded less goals than us. So I don't know what it's based on. But we're 3rd. That's all that matters. We're 3rd place. When we're in the position we need to be in. We're 3 points behind Manchester City, who are 1st. So yeah, we're gonna keep grinding out results, getting victories, and trying to like keep ourselves well within a shout of a title race, or just solidify a spot in the top 4. Okay, Brandon Williams has popped up. Just wondering, boss, have I got any chance of being involved in our next game? You'll get your chance. I'll think about it. Who's in charge here? I feel like this is just escalating things unnecessarily. I don't know. They should give us more options, or give us options that make sense. Because I don't speak like this. What I would have said is just like it's just not the opposition for you. Like there's no need for that. There's literally no need to say who's in charge here. Like I'm not power driven. You'll get your chance. I don't know whether this is giving him false hope. I don't know which one to say. I'll think about it, but I'm not going to think about it though, because I know I don't want to play him, and I don't want to air him because that's just rude. I'll just say you'll get your chance. Let's see what that means. You'll get your chance. Make sure you take it. See, I feel like that's sold him a dream now. I feel like if I don't start him, he's going to pop up and just complain. Maybe I'm just thinking about it too much. Marcus Rashford, I've been playing pretty well lately. Okay, it's the same sentiment. I'll think about it. We've got bigger games. See, why couldn't I just say that? Why can't I? Well, it'll be a lie, but why couldn't I just said that to Brandon Williams? Or it's a team game. Like, okay, I'll think about it. Thanks for pushing me back into action at last. I definitely felt ready. It was the right decision, wasn't it? It went to plan for sure. I couldn't take any risk before today. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. I won't say he never played outstanding in that game. I feel like up until the goal, he had a bang average performance. Okay, so Jurgen Klopp versus Ramel HD. Who's gonna come out on top? We're about to find out in this next encounter. Hopefully it's us. Hopefully we don't have to do it the hard and gritty way by penalty shootouts. If we have to grind out a result, I don't mind, but I want to avoid penalty shootouts at all costs. So yeah, let's head off into this next game. Okay, so it's the Northwest Derby in the third round of the Carabao Cup. And yeah, hopefully this is gonna be a fun encounter, but an encounter where we come out on top. So yeah, let's take a look at the starting 11s for this game. Okay, so this is how we're gonna start. We have the Bravco and goal at the back. We have Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire and Malacia. Casemiro, he's in the middle with Fernandez and Donny van der Beek. We have Martial up top. On the left, we have Jadon Sancho. On the right, we have Anthony. Yeah, again, the display is just completely broken. Why are United fans holding up a banner of Gerrard? Okay, so Liverpool, they have Alisson in goal, Alexander-Arnold at the back with Gomez, Van Dijk and Robertson. In the middle, they have Fabinho, Milner and Henderson. Up top, they have Salah on the right, Nunez down the middle, and then they have Diaz on the left. Okay, so the players doing their little team talks. Well, the Liverpool players. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Get this game kicked off. I want to cap this episode off with a positive result. That's why I'm getting all pumped up for it. Let's go. So we've kicked off. We're attacking to the right. Liverpool are attacking to the left. And after that 4-2 victory against Everton, I'm feeling quite good going forward. Feel a bit better having the ball at my feet. I know I was complaining about that against Leeds United. Like, it felt like the players were very clunky, didn't have freedom. My only worry is trying to keep the concession down to a minimum. I don't know how many goals we're going to concede in this game, but I am expecting to concede 1 or 2, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't come to that. Casemiro into Van der Beek. Sancho. Nice ball into Bruno. Oh, Alisson's off his line really early. Good goalkeeping from the Brazilian as he denies me a goal scoring opportunity. It remains 0-0. Only if I reacted a bit faster. Only if Alisson reacted a bit slower. There's Liverpool on the other end, trying to turn a defense into attack instantly as the Bravco is forced to make a save by his near post again, denying Darwin Nunez. But it's not led to a goal scoring opportunity, which is a good thing. Come on, what's Wan-Bissaka doing? I'm probably going to put him up for sale, you know. I don't enjoy using him. Defensively, he's not that great either. He's better than Delo on paper, but in game, not so much. There's Robertson. Diaz, come on, man. Come on, man. We should not be conceding like that. Henderson puts the ball into the back of the net as Liverpool take the lead. Again, we find ourselves trailing to a Merseyside side. Going to half-time, trailing at home to Liverpool. This is not the scoreline I was hoping to have or see going into the interval, but here we are. I don't think we're playing badly necessarily, but again, we fell asleep at the back. Defensively, something needs to give. Something needs to give. None of our wings seem to possess sprinting ability. Oh, come on. Why is the Bravco doing that? He's laying down in the center of his 6-yard box instead of coming forward to the ball. That was really risky from our number 2 goalkeeper. Ball goes in. Oh, come on. We need something to click. We're not getting anything to click at the moment. Looks like the earliest silverware that we could grab is no longer an option because I don't see ourselves pulling a comeback out of the bag. Defensively, we've been shocking in this episode. Going forward in this match, actually going forward overall in this episode has been shocking. Only that Everton game we look good. Everything's just slow. There's Anthony. 2-1. We pulled one back. Go and get the ball. Even the celebrations are slow. Like, he's not even running to the ball. He's in slow motion. The B-Tech Casemiro. United fans are wild for chanting that during the game in real life. What is the Dubravka doing? It's very unorthodox, but it's worked. We're gonna roll this ball out. Come on, Malacia. Come on, make that run, Rashford, man. I shouldn't have to trigger a run. The instruction on attacking is for you to make runs behind. Sancho pulls it back for us. It's 2-2. Thank you, Jadon Sancho. Finally contributed to goal scoring and assisting. But he got a goal this time. It's 2-2. We're used to it, though. We're used to it. Still 2-2. As Mo Salah seems to be on a break. Nice save there from Dubravka. Williams keeps it in. Well done. It's Lindelof. Ref, this game's a joke. If they go on to score from this game's an absolute joke. If that was me, if that were me, definitely free kick. Look, he's even got a knock now. B-Tech Casemiro. How dare you, Fabinho? Come on. What is Rashford doing? I don't get his run. Like, why would you run out wide when there's so much space to exploit down the middle? These guys are like, I don't get these players. I don't get them. Like, do you want to win? Do you want to win? 85th minute. 85 minutes played on the clock. Well done. Well done. Well done, Dubravka. I'm all over the place commentary-wise because I just don't understand why Rashford would do that with his run. Clearly, I was hoping for you to continue to run down the middle. You run out wide. Why? We need that little burst of energy. Come on, man. Like, I'm playing it down the line. Like, why would you look at the opposition and play the ball to him? Like, he's not that close to Malacia. Just play it down the line, bro. And yep, I think we're going penalties. There was no way to avoid it. Penalties it is, guys. Penalties it is. So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with the pressure of trying to save one. Scoring one isn't an issue for me. Saving them is just a bit long this year. We can bag a victory. I don't want to go into penalty shootouts. Like, I just want to avoid that at all costs. It's Bruno Fernandes up against Alisson Becker, and he saved it, of course. Game's a joke, man. Fabinho steps up. I saved it. 1-0 still. And you're going to keep showing me this. This game's an absolute joke. Rashford, top bins, top bins, top bins. There we go. 1-0 in the penalty shootout. Mo Salah up against Dubravka, who is on top in that battle. You're going to keep showing me this. What is going on with this game? Casemiro steps up. Smashing it. Top left, I'm going. Top left, I'm going. It's gone in. 2-0 on penalties. Darwin Nunez up against Dubravka. Dubravka, 3 penalties in a row he saved. The last penalty, they're going to show me this stupid thing again. Anthony, to put this to bed. Anthony steps up. Let's go. Bottom right. I've overhit it, but it still goes in because I quickly changed the direction to the middle, and we are through to the 4th round of the Carabao Cup. I mean, we won on penalty shootouts. We didn't deserve to come out on top in this tie. I feel like Liverpool should have, from 2-0 up, they should have gone on to batter us or pepper us or see out the victory. But we found a way to come back, and I'll say hats off to the players for showing the fight, determination, and well done to the Dubravka in the shootout. Really good. And the penalty takers, really composed. I need to pat myself on the back for that. Let's get into the menu. Top draw, top class. Okay. We have inboxes. I'm really happy we managed to get the win today, boss. Even though I made mistakes out there, thanks for being true to your word. I mean, it's either you or Wan-Bissaka. I'm just gonna say, don't pressure yourself. Hey Gaffer, thanks for listening to what I had to say. I appreciate the chance to play while I'm in such good form. That's Marcus Rashford. I'm gonna say, keep your feet on the ground. Again, I don't believe any of these guys are playing well. I won't say these guys are doing what I've asked of them. They're not playing the type of football that I prefer them to play. But again, we're not too far into this save. We're still in September. It's going to take some time for my style of play to grow on these guys. and hopefully we start to get some solid performances defensively and going forward. So yeah, we're gonna cap this episode off just by taking a look at the league table and the upcoming fixtures. So yeah, Manchester City remain on top with 13 points, as we've already established after the Everton game. So everything's pretty much the same, just going through it quickly. Spurs, they're second with 11 points. We're third with 10 points. We're 11 points with Chelsea, who are fourth. They're also level. We're also level with Aston Villa, who are fifth, and Newcastle, who are sixth. At the moment, Liverpool, they're 7th with 9 points. Arsenal are 8th with 8 points. And let's take a look at the bottom three. Leicester City, they're in the bottom three with 2 points. Brentford, the 19th with 1 point. And so is Bournemouth. They have 1 point as well, but they're 20th. I don't know if that made sense, that sentence. But yeah, Bournemouth are 20th with 1 point on the table. So I've taken a look at the table to try and make sense of the next 2 episodes. So the way I'm going to do, I'm going to split the big games up. I'm not going to have them both in one episode. Otherwise, the next episode is probably going to be boring if I do Fulham, Nottingham Forest and Santa Clara. So what I'm going to do is Nottingham Forest, Santa Clara and then Manchester City. So we're going to have the Manchester derby at the end of the next episode. So the next episode after that, we are going to have Stoke City away from home in the Carabao Cup. So the question is, can you do it on a rainy night away from home at Stoke City? And yeah, we look to prove that we can. An episode, I think that'll be episode 5. Yeah, and then we have Tottenham Hotspur after that, and then we have Santa Clara again, or we might skip that and play Crystal Palace instead. But yeah, that's pretty much the next 2 episodes broken down, and yeah, I hope to see you guys for those ones as well. That's the end of the episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Also hit the notification bell just so you're notified when I'm premiering a video, uploading one, or going live. And also yeah, share with your mates, share with anyone that you know that enjoys FIFA 23 content, PES content and Football Manager content. Football Manager's out, I know, I'm just taking my time. I'm not gonna rush to play that. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with FIFA 23 for now, get the first season out of the way, and maybe look to start a rebuild challenge on the FM23. That's just for the people that have subbed strictly for Football Manager content. Also, yeah, sub to my secondary channel, Ramel HD Plays. I'm yet to upload on that. Again, I'm just forward thinking. I'm thinking about the future, but not taking any action in the present. But yeah, take care for now. Peace.